Okay, so Bronny James is not your average rookie, and I'm going to be breaking him down today to explain to you why he's actually not as bad as you think. So let's get down and let's check out Bronny James, because by checking him out, we can play better basketball ourselves, surprisingly enough. If you want to be able to shoot the ball better, make sure to go check out my shooting workout that is down in the description below. That's going to be able to help you shoot from further away and from NBA range. Okay, so let's watch this first play. At this time, he gets that screen from a teammate number 14. When he gets that screen right here, this is very important. Watch what he does, watch what his defender does, and watch what his screener does and this hedge/gap defender. He attacks his defender instead of trying to fight under or over, just decides to hug the screener. Don't ask me why, that's not something that I would ever teach. But then again, this is the summer league. But coming from there, he's faced with a secondary defender. He pulls out, and now he's smart because this guy is not closing out, and his main defender is just saying, well, I'm just going to deal with the screener. I just want to stay with him. He's my best friend. So that allows Bronny James to get a wide open shot. Bronny James actually has a pretty solid shot. I like how that ball is in line with his shoulder. I like how that shoulder and elbow are in line. This is the shooting triangle. This is going to give you an absolutely straight shot. Obviously, depending on if you are floating front, right, left, back, whatever. You want to go straight up into your shot. That's exactly what he does right here. He kind of has a little bit of sway forward in his feet, but his shoulders sway back. This is going to give you extra distance if you wanted to add this to your game. And of course, he makes this shot. Now, if you watch this drive right here, when he's attacking his man, his shoulders are lower than his defender's shoulders. This is going to give him leverage into his man. Now, this move or this play, what we are watching right here, is going to be teaching you a ton, because Bronny James makes a mistake but also recovers. So when he attacks right here, he's using his off arm to be able to clear out the defender. What he needs to do is to cut straight to the basket. He doesn't want to go out in this direction. If you go out in this direction right here, you are going to get other defenders who collapse in on you, and you are allowing this defender to stay with you. That's exactly what happens right here. He gets the defender here, reaching in, almost loses the ball. His main defender has been able to catch up to him and now reaching in with his right arm. Massive mistake. If Bronny James was to cut straight to the rim and this arm came down in front of him, he would be able to get the and one every single time. However, because he's drifting out towards this side, this contact, minimal contact, is probably not going to be seen or even called by the referees. In this case, it was not called. He almost loses the ball. He needs to go up. He has zero options at this point. So by going up, he's got a really soft touch. Now, of course, there is reasons like obviously LeBron, that's why he's on the Lakers, but I know a lot of college and university coaches. They've all said the same thing to me. If you've got a soft touch off glass in awkward situations, they're going to look at you and say, okay, if you are good in other aspects of the game, we can build out from that soft touch. Now, this is something that I've mentioned in the past about Bronny James. This is a massive mistake that he makes in a lot of possessions. When he gets this kick out pass, at this point, when his man is attacking that rim, and Bronny James gets that kick out pass. When he gets that kick out pass, what should he do at this point? He's playing off of 2 feet. This is very important. Being able to play off of 2 feet gives you options as to where you want to go. However, the problem that Bronny James has is he fakes right. That actually shifts the defender, and he has a top foot right here. So this is the proper decision. Now, what Bronny James needs to do is to attack this man straight on. Now, I understand there's this guy shadowing here, this guy's moving down, this guy needs to pop out. However, by attacking straight into that key, that's going to create a lot of opportunities for his teammates, not for him. Because what's going to happen is if he was to attack that paint, he would then collapse the defense. However, instead of attacking the paint, what does he do? He attacks the free throw line. This is a better attack because there's the rim. This is a waste of time attack because you're not doing anything. You may have collapsed a defender on you, but congratulations, you got a slightly contested shot that you made. But in reality, that should have been a paint touch. a kick out, maybe a swing, better team basketball. However, I'm not going to lie, he runs the floor extremely well. And by him running that floor extremely well, especially when you've got somebody like a LeBron, his dad, or other players who he has on that team, being able to run the floor is extremely useful. And especially if he gets a couple of shooters around him who may be able to drop to the corners after he gets that ball into the paint. Now here, he does finish with that dunk. However, if you're in the NBA, there's going to be bigger guys who are collapsing in on you, and being able to kick that ball out to the corners on a break like this could be very beneficial. So here's that soft touch once again, and this is why a lot of coaches are going to say, okay, if you've got a soft touch off glass, you're going to be very useful to my team. And this is why right here, when you're attacking the rim, no matter where you are on that court, a long drift, left hand, off glass, nice and soft, that was perfect. They're going to be able to build from that. He has a good shooting form. He's going to be able to build the three-point shot very easily. So this is why Bronny James is better than most people think. And that is because he's got a very soft touch around the rim. He has the ability to shoot because he's got that good form. Now, his shooting percentage was not the greatest in college, but there are a lot of players who had bad shooting percentages in college and it didn't translate to the NBA. So we have to keep that in our thoughts. His shooting form is pretty solid. So if they're able to build out from there, and obviously LeBron is going to be looking for him on the offensive side if he gets time on the Lakers, this could be a very interesting pick. Could be a steal in the second round. I hope that you've enjoyed today's video. Make sure to go check out my shooting workout that is down in the description below. That's going to help extend your range and help you shoot from further away. Anyways, I'll see you guys again in my next video.